Hey, how you doing? Adam here. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Actually, I could have just looked at the USB thing there. Just wanted to make sure I was speaking into the right microphone, or the right mic. Well, I mean, um, right microphone. Weird mix-up of words there. The date is currently 11/4/2016. Well, I thought I heard something. 11/4/2016, 11:29 p.m. is the time. Yeah, so what I do today, went over to the supermarket, got about $80 worth of food. It's originally like $90 worth of food, but, put back the shrimp because it was like, originally it was like $21, but, now with the bonus card, it was like, just like with any sale. It was on sale for, I think it was like $9 or no, it was $13, but, I didn't want to go over $80. It just seemed like a lot. Got a lot of fruit, got some frozen vegetables, got some salmon portions again. So, I'm set for a little while, set for a few days. Yeah. So, good fresh fruit, fucking vegetables, fresh vegetables. Well, not really fresh, frozen, but, still going to taste good. Yeah, so I went for a run, 2.8 miles. Good run, normal run. Wasn't anything that stood out about it. Yeah, sinuses feel still. I mean, it's like sometimes I wonder whether or not it's like, it's maybe my head's like in a weird fucking position. It's like sometimes I'm just afraid that it's not my sinuses and that it's something more sinister, like a artery being occluded to the back of my brain or something. Because certain head positions seem to trigger the fucking shit. But like I said before, the fucking eagle syndrome is very rare. So it wouldn't be that. And I taste blood a lot in my mouth. So it's got to be something going on in my sinuses. Nothing going on with my fucking spine or anything. I just don't think that's the case. Yeah, taste blood a lot. So you don't want to hear me talk about that. Was listening to my album. Actually, I cleaned the kitchen pretty thoroughly tonight. Like, I cleaned behind the refrigerator and behind the fucking microwave. And, yeah, there was just something about that, just like cleaning everything. And then, plus I also use that Swiffer mop that we have, that has like the fucking, the little paper towel thing that you put on over it, fucking the Swiffer picker upper thing, the mop version of that. Use that in the kitchen, and the floors smelled like really fresh, like lemony fresh. And yeah, I think it was because I was watching Marco Pierre White videos, just like watching like just how organized his fucking kitchen was. And I wanted to be more like that. Just like I want to run a good operation out of my kitchen with no cutting corners. Just everything's clean, everything's sanitary, everything's organized. And so, that's what I did. And there was something about it that like awoken my spirit, I guess. Just like, I think it was the smell of the fucking floor after I mopped it. Just, it just felt like I awakened, was awake for like a few hours there. So, that's cool. I can't have a brain tumor if I've had symptoms for 2 years, because brain tumors, they don't typically present symptoms for 2 years. So, it's got to be, because I don't know, it's just like the dizziness I feel like is affecting my ability to like talk fluidly. So, it's just, I don't know. It's got to be some kind of fucking infection. I don't know. It's just tiring. I just wish it would go away, because this is fucking tiring. Just being, dizzy. I don't like being dizzy. And I should also. Oh my god! I should also remind myself that when I talk, when I breathe into my nose, sometimes, if the breath comes through my sinuses, that seems to aggravate the symptoms. So, how's it going to be something to do with my spine if when I talk and when, the air comes through my sinuses, it aggravates the symptoms. So it's I don't know. It's just fucking tiring is what it is. I'm fucking sick and tired of fucked up sinuses. And, I just, I wonder what the fuck is going on with my face. Like I said, I don't think it's cancer, because cancer would have took me out a while ago. Because, it's fast growing, but I don't know. It's just fucking, it's annoying. Yeah, so Markiplier White. We've been really into him lately. I like him more than Gordon Ramsay, I think, because he's more of a... He seems to be more of an artist to me. Well, I mean, who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I just get especially his younger version of himself, seemed very artistic. Just in that sort of like arrogant way that, he had very Christopher Hitchens vibe to him. But, I don't know. He's just well-spoken, and he's got a very deep voice that he's very well-spoken with. So I guess that's, I don't know what's reminding me of him. 611, keep talking. Yeah, so I want to keep recording the album. I was actually, what I was saying before, when I clean the kitchen and then listen to my album some, I had the sense that, like as I said, my spirit awoke or whatever. Like I was awakened for a couple hours, listening to my album, and not to my album, but the incomplete thing that I have so far. And I just heard, it sounded good to me. It was that, because I've mentioned this before in the journal. So it was that sense that I was just getting shit done, getting it done. There was something also that Markiplier White mentioned, about what gives him adrenaline to keep going. It was like in some interview. And he said it was, counting up his profits from his restaurant. And, I don't want to say that I'm in this for the money, because I'm not. But, making money would be nice. I think that would be a motivator. But, I don't know. I just want to clear up here that it's not the primary thing motivating me. Don't ask me what that was. Yeah, there's blood in the sinuses. So it's got to be what it is. Can't be something to do with my spine. It would just be very unlikely if it was something going on with my spine. Yeah, it's got to be the sinuses. Yeah, so what will I do tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I will probably... hold on. Okay, I'm back. That was about 30 minutes. I was away. I was listening to my album again. I just really just dislike saying my album. For some reason, I don't know. Just like on an instinctual level, I just don't like saying it like that. But, if I get it done, I can be proud of the accomplishment, which, I will be, but I got to get it done first. Yeah, just listening to the album, and, imagine putting it pretty much on full blast, like the mixer control room volume. I turned it all the way up. Listened to it through the headphones, and, just imagined myself standing in front of me, performing the thing. And, yeah, it reminded me a lot of, there was this Pixies concert, where they were playing that, the only song that they're really known by, the one at the end of Fight Club. And I think my goal is similar to that, because, it's kind of similar to the vibe there, the Pixies vibe. Yeah, and my goal there, it's just, I can't describe what this is. There's, in the Myers-Briggs fucking pseudoscience thing, there's this thing called introverted feeling, which I just imagine is just like this fucking gas cloud of feeling. And, whatever that means. Just, that's the thing that it put in my head. There's something else I was going to say there, too. But, oh, yeah. One time, I remember the litmus test I made for my songs was, if Louis C.K. listened to this, the comedian, what would he have to say about it? Because, or any of those fucking Opie and Anthony comedians, if any of them listened to it, what would they have to say about it? Would they tear it apart? And, that's kind of my litmus test for the songs that I make. And, it's a good, I can't, for sure, short of like actually getting those comedians to listen to the songs. Yeah, so that's the litmus test. If they listen to it, what would they say? And, just try to listen to it through the years of a comedian, or one of those comedians, like Jim Norton or something. And, it's always like harsh. It's always like this harsh fucking thing that I listen. It's very, very hard on myself, but it's probably a good thing, all things considered. What was I about to say? It's just like, because every time I listen to, like Chef Ramsay going to kitchen, I think this was another reason why I was watching Kitchen Nightmares. I imagine myself like being that person that, thought a little bit too highly of themselves, and then, Chef Ramsay comes along and fucking just completely knocks you off your fucking pedestal. Just I imagine myself in that position a lot, because I think I do fucking sometimes think a little too highly of myself. And so, it's always good to keep yourself in check like that. Yeah, but I can't know until somebody hears it if it's any good. But I feel like I feel just instinctually like what I'm doing here is something pretty good. Could be special if I really put all of what I have into it. And right now I'm in that mode where like everything that I'm talking is the song that I was just listening to. That happens a lot. I don't know why. But it's like my voice starts. It's like my voice is like I hear the song in my voice. It's like, if you play video games for a while and then like stop playing the video game, everything you look at becomes the video game. That's how I get with music sometimes. Okay. All right, I'm done. Goodbye.